and informative.
A very beautiful morning to you and welcome to the News Machine, the artist news magazine show on radio, and we are reaching you from our FM stations in Lagos on 93.3 FM, FM Abuja 98.3 FM, and FM Owerri 99.5 FM, 7 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. Monday to Friday. I am Victor Eze. This morning on the News Machine, here are some top headlines. Federal government arraigns Emefiele on 6.9 billion naira procurement fraud. Oshiomhole says Tinubu inherited a terrible economic situation. Dame Patience Jonathan pledges support for First Lady Oluremi Tinubu. Still in the headlines, Unicall investigates suspected naughty professor. The News Machine will be back after this message.
Now you can get your news on. Hot, fresh, exciting, and exclusive. The News Machine.
Reaching you at the same time in Lagos, Abuja, and Owerri. 3 states for the price of 1. Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 7:15 a.m.
The News Machine. More than just news.
Hot FM.
We are more than just radio.
Welcome back to the News Machine. The federal government will today arraign the suspended Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Godwin Emefiele and his associates for 6.9 billion naira procurement fraud at the Federal Capital Territory High Court, Maitama, Abuja. Emefiele will be arraigned alongside a female CBN employee, Sadatu Yaro, and a company, April 16 Investment Limited, on 20 charges of procurement fraud, conspiracy, and conferring corrupt advantages on his associates. Emefiele, who had been in detention since he was suspended from office on the 9th of June, was accused of conferring corrupt advantages on Yaro, a director in April 16 Investment Limited. The offense is contrary to Section 19 of the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act 2000. If convicted, Emefiele may be sentenced to 5 years imprisonment without an option of a fine. The senator representing the Edo North Senatorial District, Adams Oshiomhole, says the federal government of President Bola Tinubu inherited a terrible economic situation. Oshiomhole said this after meeting with the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. According to the former national chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), some of the decisions taken by the current administration are the first steps towards revamping the economy.
The government inherited an economy in which our total national revenue was barely enough to service our dead body, spending 96%, which is to say every 96 kobo, every ward in Nigeria and 96 kobo is going to repay debts, to service debts. So you have only 4 kobo left to pay all the salaries. So nothing can be worse. But they came determined that they will have to do business unusual to arrest the drift, stabilize the economy, and then begin to go forward. So there is no quick fix, and there is no miracles in the life of nation states. But as they say, leaders and statesmen think of tomorrow. The short-sighted politicians think of what is politically convenient. So I'm convinced that Nigeria is a safe hand.
Senator Oshiomhole added that President Tinubu and his deputy had shown courage and determination to stop the corruption of the subsidy regime and in the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) as he appealed to Nigerians to be patient. Former First Lady of Nigeria Mrs. Dame Patience Jonathan has pledged her support for the First Lady Oluremi Tinubu, saying that Nigerians should be confident in her ability to deliver. The former First Lady paid a solidarity visit to the First Lady at the State House in Abuja. The former First Lady, Dame Patience Jonathan, thanked Senator Remi Olutinubu for how she has impacted the lives of Nigerian women so far.
And I use this opportunity also to lead to the women of this country, because I know that my sister can carry the women along. She carried the women along when she was a governor's wife. So when she's a first lady, the sky will be her limits. She will carry us along and she will move us forward. We Nigerian women, we should come out in mass and support this government and support her. The sky will be our limits. May God bless you, my sister. Thank you for moving us, we Nigerian women, forward.
Dame Jonathan commended women groups for their support for President Bola Tinubu and his wife and pleaded that they should maintain their support for the government in order to sustain the patriotic effort so far taken by the government. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has warned the people of Ogba Egbema to desist from disrupting ongoing reconstruction of the Omoku Egbema Road in Ogba Egbema Ndoni local government area or face dire consequences. Governor Fubara, while addressing monarchs, opinion leaders and other stakeholders from the area at the government house, Port Harcourt, said it was offensive to receive threats of disruptions on the project from beneficiary communities when an initial contractor their leaders recommended failed to deliver after collecting 12.7 billion naira.
Project was given to you people. You nominated the contractor. The contractor failed. We're doing another job again here. The contractor will continue with his job. I expect you people to give them the necessary cooperation. Are you trying to be like the Andoni people, that one simple section of project for 24 years could not be delivered? So I'm appealing to you, give the contractor the necessary support, cooperation, so that this section of that road will be completed while when the other one joins from Ahoda. And you have a stretch and clean road. We are going to monitor what the contractor is doing and ensure that it does a standard job for you.
Speaking with newsmen after the stakeholders meeting with the governor, the Oba of Ogbaland, His Eminence King Nwachukwu Obiona Obi Eziogba, who led the stakeholders, said the protest of the people on the project was provoked by communication and engagement between the company and the communities.
So we are encouraged, we are impressed by the few things he's done. Take for instance the ring road. It's a major which this nation has not seen in a long time. And we're also seeing the interventions is everywhere. It's not only hands-on, it's very practical. It tries to get things done, even things that have already got stuck by several reasons. It tries to untunnel them and make sure things are working. For us, we are encouraged as a people. For us from Ogba Egbema Ndoni local government, we are also happy that he is there. We are hoping that all that he has in mind will translate to good works for the state. Everybody must come together and help him to take the state forward to a different level.
Governor Fubara emphasized that his administration will not tolerate any form of sabotage in his road project. Now it's time to get the trending stories from our News Machine studios at ODFM 98.3 Abuja. Let's hook up with Abuja Report.
Good morning. Here's the news from Abuja. Bureau of the Change or BDC operators dollar plunged to 7.90 and 8.05 at parallel market, down from 9.25 and 9.30 amid potential CBN intervention news. CBN Governor Fola Shonubi announced the plans to reverse Naira slide, causing losses for speculators after meeting with President Tinubu. Reporters in Lagos and Kano found BDCs buying at 900 and selling at 910. In Kano, they were buying at 875 and selling at 905. Abuja Zone 4 BDCs market were unaware of the developments. Reacting to dollars fluctuation, money exchange operators warn of potential crashes, causing many people to lose money due to purchasing at higher exchange rate. BDC operators in Zone 4 reported a sudden crash, causing significant losses in the parallel exchange market. The BDC's bidding eligibility list is yet to be sent, and the CBN's intervention policy is uncertain. The Naira may appreciate or crash further as time goes on. Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps (FCT) Command has vowed to tackle vandals of manhole and other critical national assets in the territory. Commandant of the Corps, Olushola Odumosu, who made the declaration in Abuja while taking over the reins of command from his predecessor, Peter Megari, who is proceeding on course, warned them to relocate or face the consequences of their criminalities, adding that it will not be business as usual. Odumosu lamented that the hoodlums were having a field day in the Federal Capital Territory, vandalizing critical national assets and infrastructures as a result of inadequate security. According to Odumosu, his team will put up strategies to combat the hoodlums, adding that his management will increase patrols across the capital city during the day and night. He charged the personnel to be professional while discharging their responsibilities, adding that the Corps will not accept failure. The new commandant, Olushola Odumosu, who was the director of public relations at the national headquarters of the Corps, was posted to the command last week by the Commandant General Ahmed Abubakar Audi. And that's all from the News Machine studio at Hot FM Abuja. I'm Kevin Joseph La, over to Lagos.
Alright, let's link up with the News Machine studios at Hot FM 99.5 Owerri for the trending news happening in the southeastern part of the country.
Good morning. The Imo State Government Committee tasked with investigating the forceful acquisition of land belonging to Alvan Ikoku Federal College of Education had submitted its report implicating former Governor Rochas Okorocha for using coercive measures to dispossess the college of its land. Chaired by Professor Vitalis Urikeze Ajumbe and Secretary Barrister B.F. Anyawo, the committee presented its findings and recommendations to Governor Hope Uzodinma on August 15, 2023. According to the report, Okorocha, during his tenure as governor, employed tactics such as deploying the military and hoodlums to forcibly seize the land from the college, subsequently allocating or selling it to his close associates. Based on the committee's findings, it is recommended that the shell camp land be reclaimed from Okorocha and his associates within a period of 6 months and subsequently returned to Alvan Ikoku Federal College of Education. The committee proposed that Alvan Ikoku Federal College of Education provide agreed compensation to the indigenes of Oji, who are the original owners of the land. Furthermore, it called for the military to vacate the shanties they erected on the land and relocate to Obinze. Responding, Governor Uzodinma expressed appreciation to the committee for conducting a thorough investigation and assured the public that the state government will take all necessary steps following due process to implement the provided recommendations. Meanwhile, the Imo State Police Command has responded to the alarming situation where traders along Tetlow Road in the bustling rural metropolis are facing an increase in theft cases committed by unscrupulous individuals. Despite the proximity of the market to the Imo State Police Command, the affected traders have expressed their grievances. In an interview with Hot 99.5 FM Owerri, ASP Henry Okoye, the public relations officer of the Imo State Police Command, stated that the police will deploy additional personnel to secure the area.
I want to encourage them that when such a thing happens, they should let us know immediately so we can take action. However, I'm going to communicate to the Commissioner of Police on we are going to intensify patrol along that act to ensure that the properties of business owners are adequately secured.
Furthermore, Okoye denied the traders' claim that they contributed money to the police. He suggested that the traders should collaborate with local vigilante groups that can work alongside the police.
So I'm very, very surprised. I'm not aware of anything they contributed or anything they paid to any officer. And if they had to even contribute, it is not even to the police. What I'm encouraging you to do now is to get in touch with them and let them know that even if they want to do such a thing, I believe they have a market union leader. Their market union leader come and pay the CP a complete decision. We will have a round-table discussion and make sure that if such a thing is being done, then the set of probably officers that are posted there will be held liable if anything goes south. The best way we can go about it is by community policing, by allowing the police to only police themselves through the use of the local neighborhood watch.
The Tetlow community, once renowned for its vibrant commercial activities, has now become a hotspot for criminal incidents, causing traders and business owners to live in constant fear for the safety of their investments. And finally, police operatives in the Nsukka Area Command of Enugu have apprehended 3 pranksters for creating an extremely viral video in which a woman was dehumanized, stripped naked, and forcibly had her hair shaved. The suspects have been identified as Obed Chekube Ugwai, also known as MC Sharp, Chineye Agbo, also known as Star Ella Ada, and Anastasia Onu. The video went viral and caused public outrage and condemnation due to the inhumane and degrading treatment inflicted on Chineye. According to a statement by the command spokesperson Daniel Ndukwe, DSP, preliminary investigations have revealed that the trio orchestrated the prank as a means to gain followers on their social media accounts. That's all from the News Machine studios at Hot FM Owerri. Back to our Lagos studio.
You're still listening to the News Machine, reaching you from our Hot FM stations in Lagos, Abuja and Owerri, 7 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. Monday to Friday. Let's hear what correspondent Nesta Sani has for us on Voices in the News.
NNS Pathfinder, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria, Commodore Suleiman Ibrahim.
The Navy has put everything on ground to ensure that it curbs illegal crude oil theft. And just yesterday we had one of our assets, the naval helicopter, to do aerial patrols. And it was in the course of the patrols that we discovered this site. Immediately, gunboats were scrambled, and we had our personnel, they slept here actually. Throughout the night they remained here so that none of these assets that is being used to steal crude will be taken away.
Remember, you can listen to more episodes of the News Machine and watch videos of news stories online at hotfm.ng. And that's a wrap on today's edition of the News Machine. Do well to have a beautiful day.